What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another one of these eBay video update vlog thingy-majiggers, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, we got a lot going on. Got a lot to do. Busy fourth quarter. Just pumping things up. So for today, I've got a lot of jackets over here that you can't see, of course. Need to get those up and listed. If you're new here and don't know, I separate those out because I have to hang them. I don't like to do them on the flat lay. Some of them I can't do on the flat lay because they will slide right off. Um, I think it looks better to hang up a jacket most of the time or a coat most of the time. So that's just what I do. I have that same carpet. Well, not exactly the same, but same color right here. And I just move my lights over, boom, ready to go. Take my pictures. So I'm going to guess 25 items that I need to photograph right there. I got some laundry to do. And yeah, those are the two big things I need to do. I need to get those photographed, drafted, get some laundry done, get it ready to go for tomorrow. I'm off today and tomorrow from the full-time job. So it's all eBay. Um, so that's my plan there. I've got some chores to do around the house. Where I live, when fall's here, it's like a flip of the switch. Like it's been 75 to 80 degrees every day, 30 to 40 degrees at night. Um, but now tomorrow that switch is getting flipped, and we're gonna drop down into the 40s. Might see a little bit of snow. It's not gonna stick around, but just kind of flakes flying in the air. Well, we'll see. But I've noticed around here when it's time to go to fall and winter, it happens quick. Um, It's not anything big for it to snow before Halloween here. Usually it's about mid-November that it snows. Um, so I got to do some work. I got to do some chores. Got to make this video, things like that. So that's just kind of my plan for the day. I thought I would share with you guys. Maybe share your plan. That'd be kind of cool. And then you can just kind of come back to it and say, did I actually do everything I needed to do today? How did my plan go? So, um, I don't know. That's what I like doing. So we're going to talk about the eBay experiment here in a minute. Here we're looking at the first store. You can see everything's pretty much down. Again, we're just trying to liquidate the junk. So that's kind of why everything's down. Um, I'm not too concerned about this store, but this is what's going on. And then this is the last 16 days. So we're still above a 2 sales per day average. Um, there are some things I'm looking at. I'm not going to say too much about it because I really don't know. Um, I need to do some research. I might be making a few changes to both of my stores. We'll see. Um, I don't know. Yeah, that's really all there is to say. I need to do some research, though, a lot of research. So it's going to take some time to come up with a definite answer on whether I should make the change or not. So there you go. But yeah, you can see this first store. You can kind of see what's going on. Not too much to write home about. Here is the second store. And right away, you can tell the traffic is just skyrocketed. So um, we're in the green. We are 43 sales in 31 days is not very great, right? So, and you can look here. So, we had 3 sales on Saturday, 1 on Sunday, 2 on Monday, 1 yesterday, 1 today. But you see the traffic 81,423 yesterday. That's the most traffic we've ever had on this store. And what I did was I started listing 10 per day on the 14th of October, which is this day. And so it's a little weird that this day saw traffic increase. But anyways, I'm going to do this 10 a day. I'm going to do it for 7 days. We've already done it for 2 days. I'm just curious to see because for me, um, it's about for every item I sell, I can basically go buy 2 more items and have a little bit of money left over. That's my profit before like my bags and any kind of office supply stuff, like shipping materials and office supply stuff, which that doesn't cost a whole lot. Um, so yeah, so that's my profit. And so for every one item, I can go buy two more. So if I can sell 5 a day while listing 10 a day, it'll work out. But we're just going to do it for a week and we're just going to see what happens. Um, just to see if my theory's correct that we could be getting more sales if we listed more. Like you're going to think, yeah, that's probably true. That makes sense, but I don't know. Got to make sure. Here's the last. This is just October. Oops. Hit the wrong button. 22 divided by 16. So 1.375. It's pretty much the same numbers. So we've got to increase sales. Now, I don't know how my impressions are down when we had an all-time high like 2 days in a row. Oh. But these numbers still aren't great, right? So we got to work on getting them better. Mo better. Page views went up. So we're just going to see. It may not be long enough, 10 days or 7 days. It's not a real long time frame, but I don't have the money to keep listing 10 a day for really longer than that. And my business partner and I talked about it, and it was like, because you got to think, okay, well, if I do it for a week, that's a week of drafts that I'm losing because we normally do 5 a day, right? Now I'm listing double. So, um, you know, 5 a day for 7 days is 35 times 6. It's 200. That's over $200 that it's costing me to do this experiment. It doesn't sound like a lot of money, but it is when you're starting out small or when you're small, still starting out. So, um, but I really got to, uh, I really got to get more sales going in this store. I'm a little surprised that we're not selling more. Now I understand sell through rate and all that, and um, but we've been at it for 9 months now in this store, so we should be doing a little bit better. So we'll see. I'm pretty sure that we're gonna get more sales, right? Listing more per day. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the end result. But we'll see. I want to do it and see what happens. Um, and one thing that may happen is, so I started on the 14th, so I will end right on the 21st. Okay. So maybe like the 23rd or 24th, we'll actually start seeing more sales. Like sometimes there's a little bit of a lag time between when you increase your listings and you see more sales. So I don't know. We'll see. I see the traffic, went up. So more eyes on your items is going to equal more sales, right? If you have good items, and we have good items. Um, I think the sell through rate on some of our items is like a 6 to 9 month sell through rate. And so I think that's why it's a little bit slow because we're just now entering 9 months. And, so maybe it'll start selling now. I also know that I have a lot of like sweaters and jeans and coats and jackets and sweatshirts. I don't have a ton of summer items because it's hard to make money off of those items. But I need to figure out a way to get those items for like $1. Because if I can get those items for like $1, like t-shirts and shorts and stuff, even though I don't want to sell things for, let's say $12, you do need to have some of them. So if you can get the right kind of shorts and t-shirts, um, you can sell them for $15 on up, right? So I'm, like I said, I'm always trying to think ahead. So I'm thinking about next spring and summer and how I can not have my sales dip during that time because I have mainly fall and winter items, right? So that's just kind of what I'm looking at. Um, So yeah, so that's my little experiment on the old eBay, and now I'm gonna sneeze. I feel like I'm excuse me. So that's my little eBay experiment, right? I'm listing more items, just seeing what's gonna happen. And because I would like to be listing, well, I'd like to be listing like 100 per day, but I think if I can get, well, I know I need to be at, what was it, 23, I think, sales a day. And I will make, was that 100,000 a year, I think? Yeah. I would make $100,000 a year in profit. So that's what I'm going for now. I think really between 10 and 15, you start to see, things start to get fun, right? You start to get more sales and things, your store really starts to build, and then you can go from 15 to 20 and so on. Because I remember I was listing 30, no, yeah, I think I was listing 40 a day for a while, and it was just crazy. I mean, it was so busy. And that was in the first store, but then I don't know what happened, but yeah, that's a video you guys can watch on my channel. Uh, so that's what I'm looking forward to. I'd like to get back to that, quit my full-time job, just do eBay again, and just need dump trucks because I have so much money. So there you go. There's something fun to think about, right? All right. Well, that is going to do it for today. Make sure you let me know what your goals are or your plan for today. And yeah, hope you get them done. All right. We'll see you next time. Take care.